Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Lulu top lane. They said machine gun Lulu, but I have to wear a purple shirt. It looks like it's blue, but it's not. It is purple. This is the only purple thing that I have. So I have to wear a sweatshirt. I don't really like wearing sweatshirts when I play games because my sleeves bother me, but that's fine. We found something purple, so that's exactly what we needed. Machine gun Lulu is on hit with picks. You also have like pretty good abilities for being able to either give yourself more attack speed, polymorph the enemies so they can't do stuff versus you, shield yourself just to like help out, slow them down with Q. She has a surprisingly good kit for like not being a champion that's supposed to be on hit, so also because he just stepped up the way that he did, I feel like I could maybe fight him a lot more than that, huh? I'm not gonna walk towards that brush though. I'm just gonna push over here. Just make him walk away from us for now. That minion's gonna die, and I know that he wants it, so he should step up close enough for me to be able to hit him here, so we can just do a little bit of poke. We don't want to be poking all the time with our abilities, because we will run out of mana since I have Cole. We have lethal tempo to hit really fast. My auto attack not hit him there? Huh. Viego started blue, so he's probably not going to be topside for a while, meaning that we're pretty safe to just kind of do whatever I want, unless Twitch roams on me. Because they have a Twitch support, so that champion kind of enjoys roaming very often. Just going to auto-attack this guy a bit, deal some nice picks damage, and get my lethal tempo going. Deal some decent poke. Because we also have Cole, we'll of course be able to, what's convenient about it is that it's a starting item that eventually pays for itself, so technically you can get items faster, but it's just not the best during the early game because you don't get bonus HP or anything like a Doran's Blade, so it makes your dueling potential worse. But because we're an auto attacker, it's not really that bad. What? Oh, is that because Twitch is here? Yeah. I'm actually just dead too. He already got behind me, so I'm just gone. There's no way to counter that. Well played, dude. Twitch got all the way behind me. Goodness, this game's already looking really bad after me not being able to punish my lane. The game's going to become harder and harder for me until I finish my Bork, probably. And also, I know that Twitch, when he knows what he's doing and he starts popping off, will pop off so hard that he can carry entire game solo as support. So, because he seems to be knowing what he's doing, that's just feeling very threatening. Because he's about to kill literally everybody of the team already. Just dodge that. Who knows if he's just going to come back top lane or not. I think I just sit back and just don't do anything, I guess. Because there's just too much risk. Could have shielded myself there, but I didn't think that was going to land. We know that this guy having no flash means that I'm, like, pretty safe. We see that Twitch is just staying mid lane right now, so I am good to go. Got hit by him a little bit. That hit me? That's crazy. But okay, he got me. I tried to use my W to speed myself up past his Q, but it didn't work. Twitch did die. So that helps out at least a little bit, but we're still in a probably not a good spot because this is slow pushing back towards him unless he Qs the wave again and has it push towards me. Oh, never mind. Twitch went bot. We just always need to be fearful of, like, where that guy is going to be. I'm almost level 6. Damn, dude. I didn't have my ultimate ready just yet, so it was difficult to get on top of him, and now it's, like, a weird spot where it seems that I can maybe punish him, but I probably can't. At least Twitch is still bought. It just depends on if Viego comes now. He does have no flash as well. Damn, they just know that my teammate's here or what? That's crazy. I think that he should have stayed. But that's just my opinion of it. Because I feel like they are going to stay themselves. Oh, well, I guess. So he'll just freeze it. I'll just base. Don't really want to try to fight him. It's just not worth it. If he really wants to freeze that badly, he can. We'll just go by our beginning of our Bork. Getting a little bit of lifesteal is always pretty nice for laning phase, so then I can sustain myself a bit better. We do kind of deal a lot of damage once we finish certain spike points. I'm maxing this because I want to like be able to shield myself, but I also enjoy putting more points into my W because it increases your polymorph duration, and your Q just use it as a slow. So you just try to slow the opponent with your Q to chase them down. Just auto attack occasionally. Get hit. I'm not gonna like use my Q all the time. He missed his ability pretty badly. He's gonna definitely step up for the cannon here, so auto attack a couple more times at least. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him just because I messed that up. He was for sure dead there if I just combo it correctly, but... Gotcha. Oh, good. I had my lethal tempo stack, so because I attack so freaking fast, I knew that if I just continue barraging him, plus use my E that already has a pretty okay base damage, because I just press E and he just takes 200 damage immediately, we can probably solo kill. I maybe should use my ultimate a little bit sooner, though. I'm just going to use my W here for bonus attack speed, so I hit this a little bit more and then back away to get the plate at least for myself. Very nice. Not bad. Definitely ideal. For itemization, because they have a lot of AP damage, I honestly think Mertreads is okay. I feel like if you go stuff like just pure damage with like Berserker Greaves, you'll just eventually take so much damage from the AP carries where you can't even fight them back because they'll just kill you. I guess that we just lose grubs, huh? It looks like it's not very easy to contest it, right? Seems challenging to me, at least. Nice, at least they're able to kill that guy. But it was a mid laner for support, so it's not worth it at all. Yikes. Because now Nico's just gonna miss a ton of farm, and Briar still got a kill too, so... I'm probably screwed here. Not really a good way to run away, but I tried. Zinzao was just top lane, but of course, as soon as he bases, I just immediately get ganked. They were just waiting. I was hoping I'd be able to run away, but if they get that far behind me, then there's just no hope. Twitch is still managing to get, like, really good kills onto my team, too. He's still been part of 7 of their 10, which is, like, really good KP. I'll try to TP top to deny him from getting this plate, but he'll probably get it regardless. I at least can shield myself from the damage that he does, though, with his Q. At least one time. And we have lifesteal, so... Shield myself from the damage again. Damn, dude, that Gragas damage is insane. That's why I built Merc Treads, by the way. I would almost be dead if I didn't have Mercs already. Gragas damage is so ridiculous. Also, his ultimate's on a lower CD than mine as well, so he has a very easy way of solo killing me before my ultimate comes back up. Plus, I just work through base damages of my stuff, too, which makes it even more annoying to deal with. I don't know if he's just going to try to freeze it, but if he does, I'm okay with it, because I just want to base. And I feel like it would feel worse if he tried to go for my plates and freeze. Because I'm CSing okay. By the time I get back, he's just, like, coming back to being even with me. So I'm completely fine with that. I might just go Wit's End after, because Wit's End will allow me to duel this guy a bit easier. I can go, like, Wit's End Terminus, maybe. I'm not really sure. Nashor's Tooth also is sometimes kind of good, but I just kind of like this because I thought that Gragas would go Rod of Ages because that's a pretty popular build path. It's an HP build path. Oh, you missed. I thought you were going to land that dude. I ulti just to crowd control there. I was gonna try to make it so I can duel him even better. That's why I used it. Because I didn't want to get hit a single time. That hit me? Okay. Got it. At least we have a little bit of lifesteal, huh? I almost have my coal done too, so I can get my Bork very soon, because this is going to give me a nice 350 gold. Shielded myself pretty okay. He might try to, like, ult me into the turret, so there's no reason to ever step up towards him, because it's just too risky. Gragas is too annoying of a champion to, like, play too aggressively on, because you'll just play into his hand if you do. We have our Bork now, and I really want to go by before I try to fight him, because Bork itself, the active of it, or not active, but what the item does with every single auto attack dealing current HP is just ridiculous for me. Oh, wow, that actually hit me. Well, good thing I still have, like, decent lifesteal, and it still doesn't feel like you can really kill me from this HP, I think. My ultimate's also coming back up pretty soon, too. Alright, cool. So, whenever Gragas tries to flash on you, like how he did, be sure you're backstepping a ton, because most Gragases will throw it really far behind you, and you can, make it so you don't get hit. Like how I did just there. I might get reganked again, you never know. Damn, why did it feel like I was not getting any assistance there? Whatever, at least we were able to kill Gragas and almost... Wait, hello? Kill this guy. Okay. Sure. I guess we don't kill the Viego who dove me. Not sure why we just let him go away for free. I guess Nico was very... hungry for the Twitch. Wit's End still sounds really good to me. I'm going to build that just so I can continue split pushing. We haven't really reached that much of a machine gun just yet, in my opinion. It's only started. Game has only begun. I feel like I should probably go cracking Gwinsu's after that. Or do I need to go Terminus? I don't know. Terminus does give double pen, which is pretty nice. I slowed him pretty bad, but he has phase rush. That is so ridiculous, bro. I mean, that was an okay fight, I guess. It was kind of close. The Viego got a transformation off of my teammate. I was trying to save him. I didn't have my ultimate up, I believe, at the moment that he died, which is why I didn't use it immediately. And then I thought that I wouldn't die so quickly to the rest of the team showing up too. Like, I got hit by stuff like an Ezreal ultimate that like bursted me faster than I thought I was going to get bursted. Vayne is a scaling pick just like me though, and she is starting to get pretty strong herself, so at least we have something to work with her. Twitch has 9 kills. He's been part of 17 kills of their 20. That's why I was worried. It's fine though. Too bad she can't kill him either. Close though. You're dead. Damn, this Twitch is just too good, dude. Even when he gets caught, he gets a kill. Even when he gets caught. A little bit of damage to the guy. I have lifesteal, so I'm okay with an even trade because at least I can heal up. I mean, he also has healing, but it's still, I think, okay. Hit me, you got me. Vayne got a kill bot side. Do my Bork damage, ulti him for his ultimate. Go back to lifestealing again a little bit. Gragas with that ultimate doesn't feel as threatening, so I think I'm still in an okay position right now. With so many of them being dead, we also don't feel threatened as much. But he'll just continue farming from far away and being super non-interactive. Greg is such a boring lane to go against. I'll be happy when I finish my Negatron cloak. I just need to go buy it. I probably should have done a little bit sooner because I'm kind of playing ballsy now, since there's a chance that maybe even Twitch just rotates straight top lane. And then I just die. But if he doesn't rotate top lane fast enough, I might be able to shove out and just... Okay, cool. Be okay with maybe even TPing, I guess? Damn. Oh, you got him. Interesting. I'm okay with walking in here. I feel like we should just do this. There's no reason that we shouldn't, right? Okay, my team is basing. Even though we don't have a jungler, I don't think it matters. I think that we could still fight them. Especially because I'm here and we know that Gragas wasn't. But nobody's rotating over for it, so... Where is this Twitch? Oh, you just put that down. You thought that that was the real Nico, I guess. Well, but fight's definitely gonna break out. I'm waiting for Xin Zhao to arrive. Okay, was hoping that we would be able to hit that. Xin Zhao is also still busy doing some of his camps. If Viego just transforms, he'll just continue killing everybody. Yeah, I mean, Viego is just a reset champion, and he got a bunch of resets. Not really much else to say about that. I made sure that I ultied Nico to try to combo with her, but we just did not deal enough damage to Viego at all as a team. So you got a bunch of resets off, and if you get resets, you just automatically win. That's just how it works. Xin Zhao also died kind of quickly. I don't even know how Vayne died. But we do have our next item. I still think that we're kind of almost like we're building as a split pusher. So I think we'll have an okay shot against Gragas with this build. So I can just try to fight him on repeat, I hope. I don't know what I want to build next. I can go Gnasher's Tooth to make it so I have some AP. This makes it so I can do more on-hit damage. Or I can go Kraken, or I can do Terminus, just to make it so I also can get through some pen. There's just so many options. I don't know which one I would prefer. I also feel like I'm going to get ganked by the Twitch. Nope, never mind, he's mid. I'm always wrong, huh? It's good to be wary, though. I feel like Pyke has not played for me a single time. I feel like I've been alone up here for a long time. I guess he did come up one time to kill Gragas when they, like, super dove, but besides that, like, never. He's probably sitting inside this brush. Would they send multiple? That hits me from that distance? That's crazy. What about Twitch coming top lane now? Our pressure on our map is so trash. No, he's still not here. Dang, I'm not gonna be able to catch this guy either. He's just too quick. Well, I can keep him busy at least. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm really taking that much damage from you. Like, that was close. You almost killed me, but you're 1 HP just like me. If he has flash, I guess he could kill me. This is so risky that I'm continuing to shove even though I'm low. We'll just try to run away now. I don't care about that last minion. I just want to make sure we get the cannon. Assuming that I'm safe. Otacon is gone. I feel like Kraken is honestly maybe one of the best things I can buy for, like, true, legitimate damage. Because it does a ton. Every third attack does 144 or up to 216 based off their missing. Combine that with a Gwynsu's, and I think we're online. Maybe Terminus is only necessary if they truly have, like, a bunch of like magic resistant armor and stuff. Nice. Twitch also got caught. Does that mean we can do Baron? Maybe? It'd be kind of sick if we could. Doesn't seem like anybody really wants to start it. That would have been the ideal time to. There's no reason to go for this guy. I'm not going to be able to catch him. He's a Gragas. I was thinking about catching him on rotation, but... I do have Pike coming top lane, though. But Gragas plays like a billion miles away. Let's just use my W just to give myself bonus attack speed for killing this. I don't even need to shield myself. I lifesteal too much. So Gromp just does no damage to me. Damn, I think that guy's gonna die before I even get there. That's sad. Well, pretty bad death to have. I guess we just lose everything on this side. Probably not possible to fight now. The only way would be like a crazy Nico play with her ultimate or something. Probably pretty unreliable though. I don't even know how Xin Zhao died. We saw Gragas. Nice, that guy had inted super hard. Now we need to check the Baron. Okay, cool, they're not on it for sure. This would be a good time to fight. I mean, Gragas being dead and Xin Zhao's back alive, guys. Nice, that guy just dies. And now we should just do Baron. This will sweep the entire area for us when we get it. Then we just start it. Xin Zhao is engaging even though he doesn't need to. At least we got the Viego though, because if Viego dies it's huge. Lucky us. Shield my teammate to try to help them. And now we should try to do it. Once again, dude, why did we not do Baron, man? This Xin Zhao is literally getting himself killed on repeat. It's so annoying. Like, that was just free Baron. We got Viego and his back away. That's it. But he just doesn't stop going in, dude. My god. If for some reason the enemy team gets Baron now, I'm gonna put that fault on Xin Zhao for his mistakes that he's been making, because these have been super bad. Losing opportunities is how you lose games, because as soon as the enemy team doesn't lose their opportunity, then we're just gonna lose the game. If I flash on top of him, could I have won? I don't know. I do have my ultimate coming back up, and he has no ultimate, but I don't have my W anymore. He has a Zhonya's. No! Well played. He caught me with the Zhonya's. Well, not a Zhonya's, but a Seeker's. It's a one-time use. I mean, if they don't get anything off of that one death, it's not that bad. If they get no turrets, no Baron, whatever. Nice, but you're dead too. Also, Nico's dead too, so that could be Baron after those two deaths. Do I still want to build this Gwinsu's? Xin Zhao's probably dead. He's too slowed. So that's going to be Baron for sure. Yeah, worst possible scenario. Oh, okay. Gragas is trying to save our Vayne. She should really be using her ultimate now. Like, even just to, like, try to stealth herself to be able to run. Well, unfortunate. They're pushing instead of going for Baron. I guess because they can do both. Are they not going to try to do Baron? They should probably just go do it. I don't even think that I can contest very easily, even if I TPN. There's not much that I can really do. Baron would have never been taken if we took it. So that's what I was talking about with our opportunities and how we completely waste an opportunity because of Xin Zhao's mistake. And now we are going to lose that because of that. Very sad stuff. And then I also can't really shove out because Twitch even can fight me. Oh wow, they're not even doing Baron. Just walk away from them. I managed to take something for us, I guess. This wasn't warded. Nah, Nico's probably screwed. Oh, maybe? Yeah, they're just gonna kill her. She got okay damage off, but we're just, like, not grouped as a team at all. I was hoping that they would collapse on me and maybe we could look for a pick. We should just give it. There's no way to fight it. Twitch having Zhonya's is a big deal, too. I don't even know if we can continue trying to contest the Baron still, even though they just never do it when they could. They have, like, plenty of opportunities to go do it. Yup, there it goes. Our team comps engage seems pretty bad. Because everybody just gets caught all the time. Everybody flashed. I'm giga slowed, so I'll probably just... Oh. I was gonna say die, but I guess not. Nice. I'm probably gonna be the one that dies here. I just shielded my Vayne trying to save her. Wow, I somehow survived. That's kind of insane. His name is going straight in. I guess that's very true to his name. It's not really that big of a deal to just clear the wave, right? Like, sure, they're getting, like, a little bit of damage off, but... Nah, it's over. GG. Well, anyways, we probably could have won if Xin Zhao just let us do Baron instead of continuing to int, but he wanted to die. So, we tried. It was a okay attempt, I guess. I already knew that the game was going to be super, super difficult just because of the issues. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Turns out Lulu top is not going to be our thing for being able to climb towards Master Tier, but still, nonetheless, not that bad. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. Somebody requested Gwen mid lane, so that is what we are playing. It is a very strong champion, but not really much of a mid laner, I would say. She's okay. I mean, we're playing versus a Galio. She's a scaling pick, but she can still, like, kind of do good early on because they did buff her early game a little bit a few patches ago to the point that she became broken. And then since then, she's just been getting nerfed on repeat over and over again. Your damage source is through your auto attacks and your Q. Whenever you auto attack something, you get a stack up to 4 stacks. That empowers how many snips you do when you activate your Q, and your Q snip has a center where it does true damage, and then the outside does magic damage. The reason why you deal damage with auto attacks and these snips is because your passive is that every single time that you land a snip or a auto on somebody, it will do % magic damage. So during the early game, it's okay. But then as the game continues and stuff, it starts dealing a huge amount, because once you have high AP, that % damage gets ridiculous. Other things that it gives you is that every single time that you do proc it, it also gives you 50% of that damage turns into health for you, so it gives you a little bit of sustain. If a whole entire enemy team stacks on top of you, you can actually sustain a lot, but if it's just like one single person, then probably not. But the main combo that I've been doing is that your E is a dash, and when you auto attack after the dash, it will lower the CD of your E. If you don't auto attack, it will stay pretty long. You can't store up your snips forever, as you can see that it like eventually expires with this. It's also up here as well. But every single time he steps up, we just want to be snipping him a little bit. And then I use my dash to like readjust my snipping. We want to be taking trades pretty regularly to see if we can ever kill this guy. What my W does is it makes me immune to everything that's not within my area. I'm just going to snip there and then back away. I tried to stay right at the turret aggro to make it so I wouldn't get hit that much. I'm going to pop my other potion just in case I get ganked here. Just snip a little bit. Dang, Kindred's mark is topside. That's sad. Probably was no reason to use my ability like that, but whatever. Just do a little bit of snip damage and back away again. We're probably not going to be able to kill this guy. I mean, it's a Galio. He has Aftershock. He's pretty strong. We do have Ignite, I guess. I mean, I'm probably going to get ganked. I'm just wondering if I could trade 1 for 1. Dude, if you get snipped one more time, you're, like, dead. See you later. So I made sure that I had just the perfect amount of mana to do both of them immediately. I did a center snip, so it did true damage. It only converts 50% of the damage to true damage, but still, you want to aim for that, like, every single time, no matter what. For itemization, she is pretty good with Lichbane, Nashor's Tooth for auto attack. Riftmaker is pretty good as well. You can go like a full AP build. She's kind of good with like almost any type of just AP build. She doesn't need mana items normally. Although I have seen Malignance do okay sometimes, so that is an option. I'm just going to dash away from him first, so it doesn't hurt as bad. Just gonna deal some damage to him because we know that our champion is ridiculous for those types of trades. You should never be scared of like the enemy jumping on you because of just how powerful you are. The wave state is also perfect, so we're just gonna keep it frozen here so he feels really uncomfortable because he died and I believe he TP'd back. So he's like gonna have to base, but if he bases... Okay, well, I mean, you get the kill, whatever. I guess Galio just gets a free assist, but at the end of the day, this is really good for us because the wave is still, like, really good. What my ultimate does is that I throw a needle, and then I can throw 3 needles, and then 6 needles, or 1, 3, 5, sorry. And... The needles also apply your passive, so it's very effective, again, with shredding. There's almost, like, no way to stop Gwen from being able to kill any type of champion in the game. If you're a Cho'Gath, if you're a Scion, she still shreds those champs really hard. I just dash away from that guy so I don't get hit by his E. Like, even this guy building magic resist will be good for now, but as the game continues, it will get worse and worse. Just do a little bit of poke damage to him. We can maybe invade, but... this guy dies immediately. I'm okay with getting hit by him because I won't immediately die, and then we just sneak this guy, I think. Nice. Because I know that full damage Galio... Damn, I'm so dead here, but, I mean, not much for me to do versus that type of person that has flash still, yet also uses ultimate. It's still completely worth because Kindred's getting strong, and Kindred getting strong is very powerful for marks. Okay, she does not have that many marks. I thought she would maybe have more than that. I'm just going to commit for the Rift Maker. I kind of enjoy making it so I have that, like, Omnivamp bonus damage. I do enjoy that. But yeah, Gwen isn't really that difficult to understand. Your W, when you activate it, it can be recasted to move the field. Otherwise, it moves automatically. I would say in most cases, unless you're like literally playing versus challenger players, you can just cast it when people are fighting you or trying to dodge abilities. Like, you don't really need to focus that hard on trying to play Gwen absolutely flawlessly. Because I rarely see even like challenger players do it. Only if like they're literal gods at Gwen do people recast it successfully in a manner that like heavily influences them. There is like a combo though that's kind of useful. I think it's when you press W and then Q, because if you press W then Q, I think I did it incorrectly there, you can make it so it doesn't readjust. And then because it doesn't readjust, then dang it, dude, my ignite didn't go off. I literally pressed it there too. Whatever. Hopefully she doesn't die to Raze ult, I was about to say. Oh, the Jinx rocket is crazy. I almost have my ultimate up. If I had my ultimate up, I'd be able to fight. Oh no, did I mess up? I did. Does that guy even die? Nope. My true damage for my Q did not deal enough. My ability didn't land on him. And if I use my ultimate to try at him first, he has a magic damage shield, so it doesn't stop his base. I'm just being super ballsy, because the thing is that whenever I play Gwen, I feel like I'm playing a champion that's honestly so ridiculously strong that I can do something really stupid, and even if I make a mistake with it, it isn't so influential that it's probably going to make me, like, lose. So, if I traded 1-for-1 there, I'd be like, worth. For sure. That's what I was going for. And if it fails, alright, I mean, I made a mistake. Thankfully for us, we don't really need to worry about, in my opinion, falling behind to the point that we're not going to scale this game. We've already gotten enough kills that we'll be set. We just need to reach 3 items, and then we're just OP after that point. We don't even have 1 yet. Deal a little bit of damage to the turret. You might notice that Gwen's auto attack range is also pretty long. Hit me, but that's okay because we'll just take some damage back. Snip them a little bit. I know that I will take some bad trades immediately, but... Oh, that hit me too, dude. Ouchie. Good thing I have my TP. The thing is that whenever somebody TPs in front of me, I also feel the need to fight them, so then I TP back, so I don't use it to help out my team, but rather, like, make my lane easier. Are you gonna stop me? Why, he's not. Okay. We don't have our items just yet. It is a Galio too, so... Probably should not just constantly be fighting just yet. He'll probably base here, but because he bases, I could maybe just look for a roam somewhere or an invade somewhere, I guess. After I shove in this wave, of course. Maybe not necessary. I don't have my item just yet for a while. Can we just do the dragon? That'd be the best case scenario for us. My CS per minute is still 20 above this guy. Getting a little bit low is scary sometimes, but if he all-ins me completely when I'm super, super, super low, I would start popping my ultimate, trying to sustain myself a little. Because when you start hitting all of your needles, plus your Q, plus auto attacks, that damage starts really taking off. Because you're starting to stack your passive all the time. Even if it only does, like, less than 2%, it just adds up because you hit so many times. Also, when I fight with my W, which I haven't been using very often, my W also gives me armor magic resist besides being immune. Which is such a strange thing that for some reason she just gets bonus stats inside of it. I feel like that's almost like unnecessary because it's already such a strong ability on its own. Versus a team comp like this, I would figure that Nashor's Tooth is best. I think Lich Bane is okay if you're versus like a bunch of squishy champs, but they have HP builders like Galio and Wukong. So I think I want to go for that instead. I also don't feel like I have anything to do with fighting right now. I don't even think I need to burn anything, do I? Alright, I'll use my ultimate to slow him down, I guess, but... yeah, I had a feeling he would still flash away. We should not dive him. Getting his flash is fine. Flash for ultimate is completely worth. Flash is a much longer CD than ultimates, so it's still some type of advantage for us. Just because of the slow. That's one of the things that they buffed about Gwen early game, by the way. Her slow on her ultimate didn't used to slow as much, but because it slows more now, then it makes it so chasing people is way easier. Also, crazy good Poppy gank. Once again, I'm lucky that my teammate is winning top, but that happened because we burned his flash earlier, right? I think that if he had flash, he maybe could have survived it, but because we burned it, that helps out. You don't actually think you can fight me, right? Okay, never mind. I'm maybe gonna get myself killed just because I'm Gwen. At the end of the day, I did say that I play super aggressive and get myself killed all the time playing this champion because I feel like I'm OP as hell, which I am. I tried to do a crazy outplay where I go underneath turret, and I try to predict when he E's away from me, which he used, to land all my center snips anyways, because he was almost like one snip from death. So I just went super hard and killed myself because of it. Hey, it was worth it though. It was an attempt. Let's just build more AP. I feel like that's more beneficial than anything else. I have my TP pretty soon. 6 seconds. There are angles behind them, but... Kindred's gonna kill this guy and then ulti. Nice. If I just TP down willy-nilly, nothing's gonna happen. I only want to go in for a play that's like a guaranteed play right now. With my TP, that is. Wow. Galio decided to go all the way up there. I don't think that I should TP to that. I feel like it's too difficult to assist them. I mean, they got to run away, so that's completely fine. Now we're just in the spot of slowly chunking this guy and stuff. Backing away. Jinx rocket. This is probably not something we should fight. You don't even have Kindred ultimate. She might be able to chase me all the way just because it's Jinx. Yeah, had a feeling. Jinx plus Ghost, plus also Sona speeding her up, plus also red buff. I mean, if there was no red buff or I had level 2 boots, I could have survived. Nothing I can do about surviving that, though. I didn't get hit by a single thing by her besides an auto. And red buff is kind of ridiculous. Thankfully for us, when we get into teamfight stage, I can just pop my W and we just kill frontline. For Gwen, you don't really have to go on backline to dominate. So it's not that worrying of a trend to, like, see the 80 carry get more strong. We need to also go bot lane now. There's no reason for... I'm on the way. This should definitely be a good fight for us. Well, if Smolder can get past that guy, I guess. Huh, I guess not. Interesting. Well, the Smolder plus Milio are just sitting bot lane, just not even rotating. They are just hitting Galio on repeat, so we'll just not fight. Also, Poppy is saving her TP for some reason. She doesn't want to fight either. Thought we would maybe want to do everything together there, considering how fed everybody is, and a lot of them were very low, no ultimates and stuff. No ward on Pit for me to TP to. I TP'd on a ward myself, but that's okay. This don't really look like a fight that we can take that assist. So she'll probably just die. Hey, I mean, Jinx is getting strong. They're playing very good around each other. Smolder is correct that he will scale, just like how I will. So we'll just play the split push game if we don't want to do the team fighting one. They finally want to do a fight right when I go bot lane. It's a very classic thing. I'm not even going to hit that guy because it's just pointless. If they can win on their own, congrats. I've already been playing for the team, but nobody played for that, so it's time for me to do another thing. Plus, they already saw me rotating bot side, so there was no reason for them to do that in the first place, so... Also another big deal. Take his camps, walk away. I have my Gnasher's Tooth now for 2 items, which is what most of the people have, so we're not, like, fed or anything. But our champion will eventually get to the point where it doesn't matter if we're fed or not. If we're even items, we're just a better champion because our champion is normally meant to be strong later. We're past that 2% mark on every single snip plus ultimate or auto attack, dealing a lot. Also, we get on-hit damage and attack speed from using my E, besides it being a dash, so that's another thing I have not mentioned, but because I get to attack so quickly and I have Gnasher's Tooth, that's like a good amount of base damage, too. The biggest threat is crowd control, because I have no CC. If I get, like, locked down by Wukong and he just stalls for somebody else to kill me, that would be annoying for me to face. Surprised that he tried dueling me. My champion's so freaking ridiculous at fighting, so maybe he expected Galio to save him, but I didn't even use my Ignite in that situation. We're just going to continue shoving because also my team won 4v4. Gwen can be used as a team fighter, but I would say in most cases, whenever I see her do good, especially as a not jungler, it's through side laning. Because also your side laning pressure of being able to take turrets is ridiculous since your E works on it. And because your E resets your E, then it just is unlimited amounts of being able to have bonus attack speed and on-hit damage to the turret, which makes it even more ridiculous. And then, now that I'm getting even more fed, we can even build for not wanting to die to their fed members. I'd probably go Death Cap next for really high AP. When you get high AP on Gwen, that's when this starts taking off really hard, so I'm going to go Death Cap. Otherwise, if I base and I don't have Death Cap yet, I might go Shadow Flame. We'll see. Depends on like how much gold I have, I guess. How many people are they going to send bot? No one. They just drop rip and then just leave. And then we just continue snipping. Damn, I was gonna go grab blue buff and he took it away from me. Would they really be doing Otacon without their team being there? With their jungler? My team is going to probably start on the other side of the map, so what I want to do is just continuously try to shove, hopefully only get into a 1v1 and not a 2v1, but if I do get into a 2v1 and I die, I'm just a regular kill. But I can also just TP in, like, behind them and just fight, too. In this case, we probably just go for Jinx, because she's, actually, I can just go for everybody here. So I just did a TP flank ward because they were trying to contest, and in this case, our flanks were really nuts for where it was, and they were kind of late on it. And then being able to disrupt the backline is OP on my character, makes Jinx completely worthless. Wukong never TP'd in, maybe didn't even see my TP going off, potentially. Just take their whole entire base now. Your E is also an auto-attack reset, I haven't mentioned that, but it's more important during the early game than later, I would say. Just take their inhibs, we probably don't end the game, and then just get ready to do Baron. This is the perfect buy for my Shadow Flame too, so that's what we're going to go for next. The perfect purchase for massive amount of AP, and now when they get really low, we'll just press Q, they just die. Right now, like, this is how you can, like, read when she gets ridiculous. It tells you at the bottom how much damage Gwen does if it's max damage of your snips. Right now, I deal 478, we'll just say it's like 500 flat. 500 damage, which is okay, right? But then, here's the second part. 20% max HP. I just rounded up from 18. Like, by a little bit. That's insane. So every single time I 4-man snip, they just die. Like, really fast. Do we get our team the Penta here? There you go, bro. I didn't hit him on purpose and didn't use my ultimate on purpose, so he would get the Penta. Congrats. Yeah, Smolder getting fed early on is pretty ridiculous. Because his true damage does a lot when you go AD build. We've already tried the AP, it's so bad. So yeah, the game's over. GG, Gwen takes these turrets way too fast, so they can't really stop us. And that's how simple it is to win on Gwen, really. I mean, for sure, my teammates were, in my opinion, better than the enemy team, so I didn't really have to do that much. But I kind of had our late game secured just in case the game did last long. And then all I have to do is just do what I did previously with, like, just jump into the backline and just fight them, because there's not really much that they can do. So anyways, thanks for watching again. Peace out. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. We are playing some tank Briar because that was what one of the comments asked for. Normally not really the best of ways of building her, but it can work. Oh, it's Red Fox. What the heck? I didn't even realize who that is. That guy watches my stream all the time. Um. Anyways, I how Briar can work as a tank character and why you normally don't build full tank is because she kinda doesn't really benefit from HP for damage, so I'm gonna lack that, which sucks. But she does have some benefit for building HP. Her passive is the one that causes bleed. That doesn't have an HP passive, so that doesn't honestly really do that much. I'm also just going to scream at the guy to make him just get thrown away from me a little bit. Although now I don't have a way to really jump on him, even though I feel like I probably would lose during the early game. Until I'm level 3, I don't think I can really do that much. Okay, I'll jump on him, bro. I don't even know why I warded, because Briar can actually see everybody at all points, so... He's just dead, huh? I'll just throw him away with my E, so he doesn't get as much CS here. But anyways, thank you for the gank, Pantheon. How Briar works is that you Berserk yourself, that's your main damage source. You can bite people by reactivating Berserk. It does damage based off of how low people are, so if you don't get people low, it doesn't really hit that hard. Gives you attack speed and movement speed, allowing you to like chase people down pretty easily, but you lose complete control of your character unless you use your Q, either on minions, like right here, if I use my Q on the minion, it will attack closest target, but I cannot swap it. I have no way of stopping like him from hitting me and stuff either. So it's not like that crazy. I'm just gonna try to trade versus him like very, very slightly and then just walk away. We see Lee Sin's bot side, so I should be safe up here too. So when you press your W, you will automatically target nearest champion. And the only way to stop Berserk is your E, or there's no champions nearby. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna scream just to like push these minions away. I was hoping that they would slam into the wall. Your scream, which stops Berserk, also pushes people if you scream long enough. If you hold it down just for a second, it will only slow people. It won't do anything else. Also, when he goes for this minion, we'll go for him here. This tiny poke. We don't need to do that much. The reason why I always do full scream is because it does give you more healing the longer you hold it down for, so I'm just like trying to utilize that. I could kill him, but I might die in the process afterwards, so that's why I'm like not really sure if I want to just yet. If that hit him, that would have been crazy, but... Okay, he might be able to live. Oh. Yeah, he'll live. Or not live, but I will die. I won't be able to live, I should say. My goodness, I can't speak today. And we're going to go Heartsteel, which is, in my opinion, very goofy, but very unreliable. If you ever play this into, like, a real bruiser, not somebody as easy as Scion, because Scion is a super easy character to beat, because you can trade versus him all the time. You will normally lose because you just don't have damage, because all you're going to get is, I haven't mentioned this, besides the bleeding, you have this increased healing part based off of your missing HP, so the lower you get, the more you will heal from all sources. So if you pair this with, like, itemization that allows you to heal, like Sundered Sky and stuff, you can start doing crazy stuff. I might go Unending Despair, that's a tank item, of course. I don't know if Sundered Sky is considered a tank item, but that's the plan, really. This guy has no flash, so... Also, bite at the last second, always. I was trying to scream him into the wall, but, I mean, he's quite fast. Maybe I could have done, like, a short scream to get him. It would be cool to be able to trade versus him, but if I Berserk on him, I will not be able to control my character, so... I'm just trying to, like, be respectful of, like, doing short trades on repeat. I might get ganked by Lee Sin. It would be kind of difficult to run away. Even though he is low, we don't really deal that much damage because all we have is HP right now, but that's okay. Because once we have the infinite stacking, that's when we can start doing a lot with, being able to hopefully survive team fights, like, all the time, because it's just so difficult to kill Briar if you have that increased healing, like, bonus. Damn, your damage from your Q does a lot already, bro. It hurts. Getting frozen on sucks too, but... Okay. So he tried to keep me CC locked underneath turret. It didn't work, although I am getting very, very low, which is scary as heck. But at the same time, he's kind of low too. One way to, like, try to get out of a state like this is whenever there's a minion really low, automatically just use your W, because your W deals bonus damage the lower it is. So I just got a bunch of healing by killing that minion that way. And I can do it again because he left. So once again, we just bite a minion. We're good to go. I can even hit the turret now. The faster I can get my Heartsteel, the better. Oh, we'll just chuck it, but it probably will never land. It'd be pretty ridiculous if that landed. Scion does have no ultimate, so that makes him, like, way less scary. Oh, I did not mean to use my ability that way. I should be able to bite a minion immediately. Or I bit a minion immediately, because as soon as he gets into range, because I messed up the using of the Q, I made myself berserk. Oh, wait. Did I just make a huge mistake here? No, I didn't. Thank goodness, dude. He could have, like, totally went more aggressive than that, but... Okay. Probably still dead. I don't think I could have probably survived that, so I guess I did kind of get myself killed. I have to just buy boots now. Actually, should I buy boots? I could probably just TP back and just continue saving up for my item, huh? It doesn't really matter. I probably should have went, Demolish this game. That would have been pretty nice to have. One item that I will definitely be building is this Overlord's Bloodmail, because this gives me bonus HP as AD, and that will help out a ton with allowing me to deal damage, even though I don't, or I'm not building damage just yet. If I don't build a Black Cleaver against this guy, I'm not going to be able to kill him very easily. But they said Tank Briar, and I don't consider Tank Briar to build Black Cleaver, so I probably won't be doing that. Dang, dude. Can't get that minion. Getting all the minions kind of sucks. Normally, you would be able to last hit them just with one single auto attack, but it's a lot more rough when you can't. I mean, I do have Armor Pen from my Q. Does shred, I guess. Conquer, just do a little bit of damage. Scream, so I take less damage from him. Still, as you can see, though, he, like, did some pretty ridiculous damage. I mean, just because he's a Scion doesn't mean that he doesn't deal a ton. Goodness, I'm low. Would he be able to combo me perfectly to kill me? No, probably not. So I'm going to use my Q here to last it, so I can also heal myself a little bit. Briar does get healing from her bleed. She has no health regen. And you stack bleed whenever you auto-attack somebody, so I am healing for an okay amount whenever I do it. When you use W, your character will automatically seek out champions, even if you don't see them, if they're near you. So because it didn't do it just now, that means that he isn't there. I'm also not going to go for that rose because I care more about just getting my amount of gold that I need and then just basing. So I'm kind of just waiting for that. I don't even know if I can beat this guy right now, so... I'll just scream. I think I should just be patient and wait for him to shove me underneath turret. It's too risky. Killing this guy is going to be rough. But when we get into a point where we can... Dang, on a maybe miss cannon? Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm here, but... I'm trying to scream him into the wall. Did not work, but that's still fine. This is completely okay because there should be, like, no way for him to run away. I did hit Lee Sin, which is okay, I guess. I'm probably going to die here. I don't think I could flash away from it. He did get pretty low. I was getting hit by multiple people. Wow, he went in? He might be able to win? Oh, no, Eclipse is too strong. Oh my god, he had Sunder's Sky proc, but it was still not enough. Alright, well, we have our first item, so we can start stacking this infinitely for the rest of the game. I think I just immediately buy AD item that is, like, HP related too. I mean, I'm literally looking at the tank tab, so we'll consider this tank because it's literally here. As you can see, Black Cleaver is not. It's an okay game state. We're completely even with Scion. I do think that he's going to beat me for a while. All I can do is stack, and it's going to be super hard for me to trade against him. That's why I went Conquer, to give myself some AD with my champ. My Scream also gives me damage reduction, so that's why I'm using it at the moments that I am, to try to prevent him from dealing that much damage back. But even then, it's quite challenging to do that much. At least I get to heal up a little bit. I'm gonna mainly use the minions to heal myself. That's the goal. Even though this is, like, hurting extremely bad and I can barely even walk away. Oh, let's just get my thingy on him. Okay, I just die. Never mind. At least I got my Heartsteel proc, but even then it wasn't that worth it. But I did already mention that this is gonna suck for a while because no damage Briar is very bad for a while. We will scale. It's gonna take us time. Grievous wounds healing reduced 2,000. That's another bad thing, is that he kind of counters me hard just by building one single item. It's kind of crazy. I could try to ult him, I guess, but I don't even know if I would be able to kill him realistically. It would take forever to probably get him, right? What? Okay. I was trying to get in front of him because it would make it so I could stop his ultimate, but apparently Briar Q and Flash is not enough to get in front of him, so we'll just lose first turret. Just give me, like, another 20 minutes. If the game ends before 20 minutes, then the game's probably lost. Don't look at how long this game lasts for on the YouTube thing. Otherwise, you're going to be spoiled. Scream him away, just walk away, because there's no way we can ever beat this guy in a 1v1. He completely crushes us. I don't know if we can even contest him ever if I don't build Black Cleaver. Probably the only way I can ever beat him would be building it, so I might be stuck side lane for the entire game, I guess. Another Heartsteel proc. Just having a Blade of the Ruined King would also probably be pretty beneficial against him, too. Just heal myself a little bit. He just left. He is coming back, though. Wow, he is just completely leaving, or... maybe I should just heal myself real fast, but this will make it so I can't trade versus him very easily, though. I didn't miss the cannon, thankfully. I'm just gonna scream for some healing again. Just let it die to the thing, it's whatever. I mean, despite everything that's happening, I'm somewhat okay with just being able to last it against him at least. Once again, the lower we are, the more we heal for, so I think I'm able to survive for now. If Lee Sin ever ganks me, I think I die, though. He's just sitting inside that brush right now. I want to get my Heartsteel stack, but it isn't worth it unless I, And even then, like, we most realistically just never kill this guy. I mean, unless you have Black Cleaver too, there's No way I can do anything. You pinged my itemization. True. It's understandable. And the amount of damage that I get from my thingy just isn't very good. Another Heartsteel stack for myself. He took some turret shots at least. I'm still like pretty healthy, not really dying. Ah, that is very sad to watch. Holy crap. My champion targets closest champion, so just targeted him because of that. He has no mana finally, so I can also not have to worry about dying this time. We're slowly getting there with really high HP, though. I'm just going to hit him to be annoying because we want to stop his base so he's stuck here for longer with no mana. How much more gold do I need to even be able to buy this next item? How long does it take? So yeah, we're up to 75% increased healing when I get low. And of course, we're trying to get this really high. So then when I buy Unending Despair eventually, that and other tank items that might be able to heal me is... I don't know if Sundered Sky is once again considered healing, but it will help out a lot. I don't know if I can save her, can I? Okay, cool. She's actually gone. Well played. There's no way that we should try to fight this guy. Scion is a bit too powerful. I can at least get my Heartsteel stack. Just walk away afterwards. There's a ward inside that brush, so I'm just going to ping it. Overlord's Bloodmail. At least we'll finally have some AD with this too, huh? What are we at? 84% increased healing? Believe in the scaling. It will be insane once we get to like 3 to 4 items. We're just waiting for that moment. You can full charge me. I'll just save my Berserk. Oh, you messed up your flash that time. Finally, a huge mistake by him, so I get a little bit of gold from my teammates. Thank you very much for assistance. Every single moment that I get a little bit of help and we can actually kill him, then the closer we can get to becoming very useful. Audicon's gonna come up. I do have TP, but I don't have my item yet. Looks like they're not going for it, so hopefully I can just hit top lane a bit. Because Sion's still dead for a while. If I'm able to full take top turret, it would be super nice. Massive buy for me. I don't think he's just going to walk this way, I hope, immediately. He has Heartsteel himself. They did do Audicon, but I mean, I needed to get something for myself regardless of that. We're almost at 100% increased healing. Right now, this is just giving us like a decent amount of bonus AD, and then the lower we get, the more AD we get. But the other benefit is at least this will make it so my bleeds work a little bit better too. I don't even know if I can fight him, but I'm just going to fight around just to see what would happen. Yeah, it seems pretty bad to me. But I do have Pantheon here, and I'm like still healing up quite a bit. Wow. I apparently just don't die. Damn, dude, why did Pantheon back away? Why was he so scared? That was very strange that he decided to not fight with me when we had our teammates also there with us. He's kind of just let me die. Maybe he didn't have cooldowns to help me in the first place, so I don't know. I was trying to stall enough time, so if Lee Sin did come back in, we would just kill him. That was the plan. Didn't work out, though. Damn, too bad I don't have TP here. Nice job killing that guy. Looks like it's still a disaster, though. That guy's still pushing bot side. What do I want for, like, damage reduction? I feel like I care the most about plated steel caps. Also, I wish that Zed would try to rotate behind these guys topside. We probably could have fought them. But he decided to continue pushing mid to try to get the turret instead, and I feel like that was worse. It's alright, though. The dragon is the next thing that we will have to fight regardless, because it's their soul, so we don't want them to ever be able to get something like that. If Sundered Sky is on the tank list of items, then I will be building that. It's not there! Dude, that's ridiculous. Just walk away from him. I'm not gonna fight you. It's pointless. Briar ultimate does give his bonus armor, magic resist, and lifesteal, so that's probably the only reason why we can ever fight him. Okay. Pretty interesting to try to take this, but sure, why not, dude? Why not? We'll just walk away now. I think that we fight no matter what, no? Doesn't seem like the team really wants to fight with us. Just let Sion push, dude. Who cares? I feel like this is probably the last chance that we have, but Morgana's not grouping either. I'm all okay with them jumping on me, too. Oh, we just lose it. Nobody even rotated fast enough to be able to clear it whatsoever. Yeah, we didn't group as a team to even, like, try to stop it. Morgana was trying to solo take stuff, and that's not the best way to play support to try to make a comeback at least. So they get Cloud Soul, so now they're just fast as heck for the rest of the game, even though this guy's probably unkillable as well. Oh well. Patiently waiting for the scaling to still be enough. I mean, we're not at 3 to 4 items still, so until that happens, I can't really do too much. I'll try to fight this Lee Sin. The lower I get, the more I heal, but at the same time, I just don't get through his armor fast enough, so I just slowly die. Well, yeah, tank Briar. I mean, that's kind of just how she functions. She just doesn't deal damage whatsoever, so even a Lee Sin can out-sustain you. Sad stuff. My E-healing does include bonus HP. I mean, we still just need to see how long this game will last. Every 4 seconds I heal for 70. That will go crazy once I have it finished. Oh, nice. That's a good kill. I mean, some of them are kind of weak. I still feel like if I maybe land an ultimate late game onto, like, Xayah, when I finish my next item, and then I have a bunch of bonus armor and magic resist, and I'm like somewhat tanky and have a bunch of HP, there's always a shot of maybe winning one team fight and ending the game. Damn, that Zed's dead again. Zed could just never survive. So, Baron's for sure gone. Lee Sin's still, like, trying to go hard for my teammate. He might even continue rotating, too. Yep, and he even used his flash, too. I don't even think that I can base here. Apparently, I'm maybe even seen. Without Lux, we probably can't even fight at this point. We just have to, like, give all of our turrets. And then defending the base as our team comp really blows as well, making it even harder to play. Damn, I literally was just CC'd. He just ran me down. So, yeah, Tank Briar, kind of not good. Probably not gonna hopefully get recommended to play this ever again. It's not viable, really, by any means, but we tried it. And she just sucks ass. So, thanks for watching. Kind of had a feeling this was going to happen because I've tried making this build work in the past. It's just literally dog shit. So, do not play it. Heavily recommend it. If you're playing inside of, like, maybe low elo, you can do it just for fun. But when you start reaching the higher ranks, you are completely worthless. So, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.